Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to a market update, getting you kind of that pulse on the market so you can see what's really going on here. So, overall, contracts are up 7% over this time last year. The market is better, but not so easy for sellers. You have to have your house market ready, and because the buyers have lots of choices, and you only have one time to make a first impression. So I want to let you look here on the contract map. Lets you know what's really going on across the valley. So if we go out west, looking in Buckeye, we're looking at a pretty balanced market. That's what you see here in the green is balance. When we switch to blue, this is the barren desert. Not a lot of activity. Same here. When we go to Maricopa, we're looking at a pretty cold market. We have 535 active and only 145 under contract. We come up here, parts of Phoenix, we're balanced. Let me slide back over here. Palo Verde is a frenzy. Why? One active, one under contract. Not a lot of listings there. But Chandler 85226 is considered hot. We have 58 active and 38 under contract. Same here. We see these sand colors. Chandler, hot, 85286. Parts of Gilbert, 85296. But let's shoot up here to Phoenix, 85028. And a little bit further north, parts of Phoenix, 85024. So as you go across the valley, we have some areas that are cold and some that are balanced. But as you can see, overall across the valley, we are looking at a pretty balanced market, which is a great opportunity for both buyer and seller. Sellers, if you're ready, move in ready, declutter, depersonalize so the buyers can see themselves in your home. That is fantastic. Buyers, you have lots of choices. So, which is pretty awesome. So let's come over here. And sorry, it's deciding it wants to load. But here, I want you to see something. Here, we're looking at the rankings. And you're like, what does this mean? This is talking about your annual average per square foot. This lets you know what the changes are. Paradise Valley is up 4.4%. In contrast, when we go to Gold Canyon, it's down 4.1%. It's varying. Youngtown is down 9.1%. So, again, the old adage, make sure when you decide you want to buy, look at the different areas. And I want you to see the difference in the change as far as the cost per square foot compared to this year over last year and what that change looks like. If you want to know about your particular city, we can talk about that offline. But as you can see, we have all the cities listed here across the Metro Valley. And this is what Metro Phoenix's activity looks like. We are up 9.2% as far as active listings. What does that mean to you as a buyer? That means you have more homes that you have the ability to look at. And for sellers, buyers are out. Buyers are, as you can see here, listings under contract is up, as you can see. We are up 6.7% because buyers are out buying. But that median sales price is down 1.1%. Again, if your house is ready and it's appealing, because you only have one chance to make that first impression, there are buyers out ready to buy. Closed sales are actually up 6.2%. The median days on market is up, but not by a whole lot. As you can see, in 24, 28 days, in 25, 32, in 26, we're looking at 34. A median days before an accepted contract. Those days will vary from some of the numbers that I give you as far as our weekly updates, because this is as of the accepted contract. But the days under contract accepting backups is longer because many agents leave it in that status until they get past the due diligence period. Now, this is the key for buyers and sellers. If no listings were to come on the market, this is how much supply of homes that we have on the market. So back in 24, we had 82 days worth of homes on the market. 25, 114. And this year, we have 120. That's a lot of homes. So keep that in mind, whether you're buying or selling. If you're buying, you have a lot of choices, which is great for you. Sellers, you have that one time to make that impression on that potential buyer because they do have choices. So this is just a nice little snapshot of the market. As of today, we have 28,875 homes on the market. Then when you look here, compared to this time last month, we only had 26,000 homes on the market. And then compared to last quarter in November, we had 28,569. And then over, as you can see, what we looked like last year on the 19th, we had 26,000. We are 2,400 homes or so more this year. But let's look at what's green here. Pending sales is up, which is great for us. Pending under contract is up compared to just this time last month. Sales over the month, up. Sales for the year, up. So we have a lot of green going on, a lot of activity. We've seen more activity with the decrease in interest rates. So lots of positive that we are seeing occur in our market. And then when we come over here, we're looking at that market dashboard, just looking to see where we are as far as the monthly average, as far as the cost per square foot. And this is over the whole valley. We can talk about your neighborhood separately, but wanted to let you see what's going on here. For is the annual appreciation, and that change in the monthly average per square foot is down less than 1%. And then as when they look at the overall appreciation annually, it's up less than a half. So what does that mean? That takes you back to what we were looking at on our first screen here. We're looking at a pretty balanced market overall, and there's opportunity for buyers and sellers. Buyers have more selections, sellers have more buyers. We just have to make sure your house is ready to go on the market. So if you have any questions, give me a call. Donna Allman with RE/MAX.